Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is second last video of the week, and I'm going with How to Train Your Dragon again. So I'm doing 2 that aren't How to Train Your Dragon and 3 that are, so you technically still get How to Train Your Dragon. Today's video, because I kind of want to focus my How to Train Your Dragon videos this week on Heather and Dagger. Today's video is on Heather and Dagger, well, I filmed it this morning, technically the other video I did today, and the video that was filmed last Sunday. So today, this video actually is inspired by a video that the Geek Prince did, and I'm sure several other people have done, but I know that she's done it. Because it is an issue that I've noticed, but there's a really reasonable explanation for it, so I will get into it. And that is why Heather and Dagger are not in the second film. If you remember correctly, the events of DreamWorks Dragons takes place after the second film. Or not. That was wrong. The events of DreamWorks Dragons take place after the first film, in between the first and second film. So, obviously, by this point, you know Heather and Dagger are friends, and clearly Burke has an alliance both with Defenders of the Wing and Berserker Island. So why are they in the second film? A very simple explanation. This is the very logical explanation we're going to get. This is the logical explanation. Simply being put, How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out in 2014. DreamWorks Dragons was split into 2 series, with Rise/Fantasy Bird coming out in 2010-2012, and Race to the Edge from 2015 to 2018. Simply being put, Dagger and Heather both appear in Rider/Fantasy Book. However, Heather really only appears in 2 episodes, and that is Heather Report Part 1 and 2. And then we don't see her again, and her character is not that well developed, obviously. And we do see Dagger quite a bit, especially through the last 2 seasons of the show. And he does end up in prison on Outcast Island, which would explain why he can't be in the second film. Very simply being, their characters weren't developed and they weren't really needed. So the video went here. No, just kidding. So basically that is mostly why they're not in the second film, is because of the events of, basically of the order of that things came out. Not necessarily the chronological canon, but more of the order of the way shows and TV things came out. Shows and movies came out. But of course, because based on the chronological order of the canon, for those who know, canon is basically the story of How to Train Your Dragon, basically. So, because of that order, technically, Race to the Edge the events did happen before the second movie, as clearly stated in the first line of the first episode of Race to the Edge. So why aren't Heather and Dagger in the second film at all, besides the logical explanation? Simply being put, based on the events that happened, there might not have been enough time to contact allies, or they could have already been wiped out by Draco, because Draco seemed pretty keen on building a human and dragon army to take over basically the archipelago. So he might have already, gone onto certain islands and destroyed people that weren't keen on surrendering, or even those that were friends of dragons, like the Berserkers and Defenders of the Wing would have been. So that is most likely why Heather and Dagger are not in How to Train Your Dragon 2, besides the fact of not necessarily writer's error, but mostly just the fact of character development and the order of release dates. Simply because they were either unable to reach there, they were never contacted, or they were imprisoned, or even worse, they were dead. Which, if they were, that would be a very tragic ending, especially for Dagger and Heather. I don't think they would have deserved that. I do think that Heather and Dagger should maybe have their own spin-off series or even their own movie. But that's just me. Alright, that's been for this video. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be on 10 TV shows that I think you should watch. These are TV shows that I believe are worth watching. See you.